Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Week 4 NFL predictions. Yeah, Week 4 already. I had to double take that this morning too. I thought it was like Week 3. It's flying by. Honestly, kind of depressing, like how fast football goes. I look forward to it all year and it just... Anyway, coming off of Week 3, I actually did worse than I did in Week 2 and carried a record of 9-7, making my season total 31-17. Now, that's not a bad record. It's almost a 2.0 KD ratio, but as always, we can do better. Just unfortunate that this week is extremely difficult. Anyway, before we hop into my predictions, we gotta run through my plugs, so don't forget to use code WyattzWorld on G Fuel or Prize Picks, where you can save yourself a discount on any G Fuel products or match up to $100 of your first deposit. But remember, always play responsibly, and let's get into the video. All right, so starting off Week 4 with Thursday Night Football, we've got the Lions at the Packers, and I've got the Lions taking this game 20-16. Every single time I think Jared Goff is going to struggle, he ends up doing just fine, and this situation's probably going to be no different. Lions are a legitimately good team. I think they're going to get this done. Now, Green Bay, if they finally get all their weapons running, this could get ugly, but as of now, all I'm hearing on Aaron Jones and Christian Watson is extreme optimism. That's what they always say. Also, guys, this is just a stat I saw on Jordan Love's inaccuracy issue. He leads the league in uncatchable passes thrown at like 35%. I don't hate him, but imagine how good he could be if he fixed that. Like, seriously. Lions take it. All right, next game we got is Sunday morning, the first tea and crumpets game of the season. It is the Falcons at the Jags in London. Jacksonville, this is it. You either win here or I'm done with you. I'm dropping everything. Falcons O-line was treacherous last week. Just attack it and find a way to drive down the field and score points. The Jags are one of the only teams in the league right now that I legitimately I don't know what is happening. Like, seriously, get it together, guys. And no, by the way, I don't hate the Falcons. This isn't me abandoning the Falcons. This is just me trying to hold on to something with Jacksonville. They can beat the Falcons. It's just, will they? All right, moving on to the next game, we've got the Dolphins at the Bills. Look, I'm not trying to gaslight here. I'm honestly curious. How are the Bills the favorites? Because it's at home? Like, I just don't, it doesn't make sense to me. I would have thought for sure Miami was the favorites. Man, they just threw up 70 points. Either way, I'll just cut right to the chase. I respect Miami. I'm very well aware of how good they are. I'm very well aware that they are more than a threat to take the East from Buffalo. Right now, they're doing it. But I'm still rolling with my guys to take them down here, 30-28. Yes, Miami's had a historical offense this year. They have been unbelievable. And yes, Buffalo looked rough in Week 1, but the last 2 weeks, they have looked unstoppable on the defensive side of things. As long as they don't let Miami drive down the field and score literally every single drive, I am very confident Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, and James Cook are going to handle business. Josh always eats the Dolphins alive, man. That's what he does. But man, do I wish we had Von Miller right now, like so bad. I'm expecting a movie here in Miami. Let's have ourselves a good game. However, we aren't done because this is also my father's cameo pick of the week. So, Dad, who's winning between the Bills and the Dolphins?
Hello, WyattzWorld junkies. It's Wyatt's dad, back for another pick. Last week I picked the Vikings, and you know what Albert Einstein said? Definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Based on that, I'm probably insane. This week, I need to pick a exciting game, so I took the Dolphins at Buffalo. I look for the Dolphins to do a Dallas Cowboys choke job and lose this game. And besides, it's awful hard to pick a coach that looks like Wally Cox. So I like Buffalo to win this game 34-26. Have a good week.
All right, next game I got is the Vikings at the Panthers. And like my dad just said, the definition of insanity is picking the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. And, well, I guess I'm insane because, again, I'm picking the Vikings. While I could see us losing, while I think Adam Thielen's going to scorch us, they have been so close to winning, and now they're playing an 0-3 banged-up Panthers team. The Vikings can't win here. They're just officially bad. Like, there's no more questioning it. Like, they are bad. Take the purple pride here, 33-21. All right, next game we got is the Broncos at the Bears. I feel like I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone right now. This game is legitimately going to determine who the worst football team in the league is. Like, there are other 0-3 teams in the league, but these are the bottom of the bottom. This is like eating an entire bowl of Halloween candy and looking at the bottom and just seeing a mint and a Three Musketeer remaining. I'm gonna go, I guess, Denver with a massive bounce back, 70-20. Next game we got is the Ravens at the Browns. Cleveland wins 24-19. They got that defense, baby. They got the #1 defense in the league, baby. They got the defense that's only allowing 52 rushing yards a game, baby. Cleveland's got it all right now, honestly. They just need a running back, like bad. Nothing against the Ravens, by the way. It's just Lamar cannot have a fully healthy team at one time, and how much they rely on running, I think Cleveland is going to really disrupt that plan. Lots of kicks from Justin Tucker. It's not going to be enough. Next game we got is the Steelers at the Texans, and I saw a tweet that said Najee Harris looks like he runs in jeans, and I've never seen something so true in my life. That was the best way to describe him. That's better than concrete shoes, saying he runs in jeans. Either way, I'm going to take the Steelers here 23-10, and I fear for CJ Stroud's safety. The Steelers have been trying to kill people lately. My rookie of the year has got to stay healthy, man. He can't be getting hurt. On top of all that, hasn't his O-line just been, like, dreadful? It's just gonna be a rough game for Houston altogether, I think. I don't know, I said that last week, but this is Mike Tomlin. It's a little bit of a different story. Now moving on to my toughie of the week, my question mark of the week. A game that I really don't care that much about, but a game that I can't get a decision on. And that's the Rams versus the Colts. Like, I feel like this is gonna be boring. Seeing a lot of 3-and-outs from both sides. Like, I really don't know what to expect. And it doesn't help that I have no interest in this. I guess I'll go with the Rams to win narrowly, 17-14. Like I said, boring. All right, moving on to the next game. We got the Bucks at the Saints, and this is my 1-point game of the week. The Saints are going to win 21-20. Look, I just think they're going to trade. The Bucks are going to win next time. The Saints are going to win this time. Pretty even teams. I think the Saints have a little bit of a better roster, but their coach might be a little bit of a bigger dumbass. However, I will predict Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Evans get into a fist fight probably by the 4th snap of the game, and one of the two will be ejected by the end. All right, now we got the Commanders versus the Eagles. You guys remember last week when I said that Buffalo was going to be a really good test to see how good the Commanders actually were? Well, that certainly didn't age well for Washington. Look, I don't think they're a garbage team, but they are far from complete. They are far from elite, and that is exactly what Philadelphia is. I don't see the Eagles having any sort of a doubt in this game. I don't see them falling behind for even a second. I see this being a cakewalk, and they're going to steamroll them 36-17. Sorry, Commanders, I'm just trying to be honest. And now we've got the Bengals at the Titans. I hate this pick. I absolutely hate it. But I'm going with Cincinnati, and if Joe doesn't play, they're gonna lose, and even if he does play, they could still lose. I just can't pick the Titans. I don't trust them. I don't trust their line. But to make matters worse, I barely trust that Zach Taylor is gonna get past them here. The Bengals don't look right, and for people saying, oh, Jamar Chase had a good game. Yeah, Jamar Chase did. Joe Burrow still didn't. He looked like shit. Also, this game kind of scares me because you're gonna need Joe Mixon to step up, and the Titans run D is still really good. So I mean, if you guys can't pass, you really are screwed. I don't know what to do here. So Cincy, please don't prove me wrong. All right, next game we got is the Raiders at the Chargers. Another one I don't like, but I guess I'll go with the Chargers to win 27-24, and it's gonna be close because it's the Chargers, therefore it has to be. In all honesty though, their record should be much higher than it is, and the Raiders look like trash. Like outside of Adams, they look like trash. Again, their fans talked them up all offseason. Everyone was sleeping on the Raiders. I hate to break it to you Raider fans, but those guys sleeping, they're just deeper into a sleep than they've ever been. I don't mean to sound disrespectful, Vegas. Again, I'm just honest. All right, next game we got is New England at Dallas. And Dallas, I'm going to take you guys here 23-20, but I need you to pay attention to what I'm saying right now. This game is going to suck. I know from firsthand experience that when you're trying to have a bounce back, the New England Patriots are your worst fucking nightmare. That being said, Dallas still has an elite secondary. I think max passing is going to be limited. But on the Dallas offensive side of things, I also expect Dak to have a pretty bad day. Like I said, this isn't going to be fun. It's going to be very stressful. But I do think Dallas will ultimately bounce back. Now we're on to the Cardinals 49ers. Look, if the Cardinals win this game, I'm not only going to buy a Josh Dobbs jersey, but I will do whatever I need to do to get him to sign it, and then I will put a Josh Dobbs shrine on my wall. Like I said, there's something weird going on with the Cardinals. They are playing much better than anyone could have envisioned them. They are playing legitimately good football, but I'm just not sure they're going to be able to take down the 49ers, man. They obviously could. They shocked me last week, but this would just be absolutely nuts. San Fran's a powerhouse, dude. I expect a 28-10 blowout. All right, now we're on to Sunday Night Football. It's the Chiefs at the Jets. Kansas City wins 86-0. And that'll bring us to Monday Night Football, where we get the Seahawks at the Giants. These are trash primetime games, dude. Either way, I'll take Seattle to win this game 33-17. New York, I apologize, but you guys kind of look bottom 5 again. Like, you guys are going right back to what you were before you started last season. Like, right now, there's just no way I can pick you guys to beat Seattle. Like, I can't do that. And even if I did want to, you guys are playing Kenneth Walker, which I don't think is going to fare well considering your run D has been treacherous. I am sorry, New York. And that is going to be all for my Week 4 NFL predictions. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are continuing to like these videos, you already know what to do to show support. And if you haven't already hit the bell, please do, because I try my best to post on this channel every single day. With everything I just said, though, we're going to get this edited so you guys can watch it on time. Have a fantastic rest of your week. And as always, I will see you in the next video.